So something that's been a bit of a hot debate again recently, and this has been a debate that's been ongoing for years, but it has times where it spikes up, is execution. This time, the thing that sparked it up was the execution of a man named Brad Sigmund via firing squad. Brad Sigmund chose firing squad as his method of execution over electrocution or lethal injection. Why? Because it'd be quick. Brad was convicted in 2001 because when his girlfriend broke up with him, he figured the best way to get revenge on her was to murder both of her parents. He would then call her to brag to her about his crime. He did it just to hurt her for his own sick pleasure. But there are other cases with the death penalty which are currently being considered, like, for instance, drug dealers who sell drugs that result in the deaths of others. I mean, personally, I don't think executing drug dealers is really something we need to be doing unless they're doing it intentionally, like intentionally poisoning people with their drugs, in which case that's just flat out murder. But there's other cases, mass shootings, they're becoming more and more common. You're seeing them more and more every day, right? I think those people deserve to be put to death, right? Serial killers. You can check the FBI at any given time. They're always tracking 50 plus motherfuckers out there who are just taking people's lives for their own enjoyment. How about down in Florida? They recently enacted policies which, if anyone is caught assaulting a minor in a very specific way under the age of 12 or 12 and under, that's the death penalty, right? Those people, it doesn't matter how many treatments you try to put them through, it doesn't matter what they're doing, it doesn't matter what time you give them. That's going to be the first thing on their mind the second they leave, is how to get a hold of another kid. If you don't believe me, check the recidivism rates. The highest there is in the criminal justice system is child molesters. It may only be like 10, 15 minutes that it happens, but that's going to ruin that child's life. It's going to ruin their perception of everyone around them. They're now going to see everyone they ever meet as a threat. Hell, it's going to scare the shit out of parents too. We recently had 2 of those assholes move into our community, and it scares me to even let my son go outside to play. One of them, his victim was 8 years old when he assaulted him. My son is 7. Why should people like that get to leave from behind bars? And why do they get protective custody the whole time they're in? As much as people hate to think about it, death penalty is not out of date. There are just people who are fucked up enough to deserve it.